So, well, now today we will discuss how to find particular integral. Okay. So, for particular integral evaluation, first we will define what is inverse operator, and finally we will discuss working procedure to solve the equation. So, the inverse operator means 1 over f d. Okay. So, definition of this inverse operator is 1 over f dx is that function of x free from arbitrary constants, which when operated upon by f d gives x. Operated upon by f d gives x. This means that when we apply f d operator here 1 over f dx, then it becomes x. Okay, it gives x. So, 1 over f dx is that function of x free from arbitrary constants, which when operated upon by f d results x. Okay. So, thus f d 1 over f dx is equal to x. Obviously, f d and 1 over f d are inverse operators. Clearly, okay, f d and 1 over f d are inverse operators. Now, second, after defining this inverse operator, show that 1 over f dx, okay, this one 1 over f dx is the particular integral of this linear differential equation. Okay. This means when we calculate linear differential equation, the solution of this linear differential equation, first we have evaluate complementary function and then particular integral, and general solution is complementary function plus particular integral. Okay. So, in previous video we have already discussed how can we evaluate complementary functions. We have discussed various considerations, okay, of roots of auxiliary equations. Okay. So, in that context, this particular integral is 1 over f dx. So, particular integral of this linear differential equation is evaluated using this method. Okay. 1 over f dx is nothing but particular integral. How can we show that this one is a particular integral? So, the given equation is f dy is equal to x. Let us suppose this one is the given equation, right? Then putting y is equal to this y is equal to 1 over f dx in 1. Okay. In 1 we get f d y is 1 over f dx is equal to x as it is, clear, and this f d and this f d cancel. So, we obtain x is equal to x, which is true, clear. So, this means that y is equal to 1 over f dx is the solution of this equation, because this equation holds true, this result holds true, clear. So, y is equal to 1 over f dx is the solution of 1, and since it contains no arbitrary constants, this expression contains no arbitrary constants, then this means it is a particular integral or particular solution of this differential equation, Now, let us prove one important result. 1 over dx is equal to integral x dx. 1 over dx is equal to integral x dx. Now, let us consider 1 over dx is equal to y, okay, operating both side by d. So, when we operate by d both side, we get d 1 over dx as it is equal to dy, clear, and this d and this cancel. So, we obtain x is equal to dy is dy over dx. So, x is equal to dy over dx, integrating both sides with respect to x. Okay. So, when you integrate with respect to x, we get y is equal to this, y is equal to integral x dx. So, from when you integrate, we get only y is equal to integral x dx. Okay. So, no arbitrary constant being added. Reason is, since this term y is equal to 1 over dx contains no arbitrary constant, clear. So, this means this 1 over dx is equal to 1 over dx is equal to integral x dx. Okay. Y is 1 over dx, y is 1 over dx, and integral x dx this as it is. Okay. This completes the proof. Now, one more important result which basically required for evaluating the particular integral. Okay. So, ये छोटे-छोटे results हैं, ये बिल्कुल क्रिस्टल क्लियर होने चाहिए आपके माइंड में कि इनके रिजल्ट्स क्या होते हैं. जब भी इस टाइप का एक्सप्रेशन कहीं पे यूज करना पड़ा, that one is integral x dx, no issue, clear. So, prove that 1 over d minus ax is equal to e raised power ax integral x e raised power minus ax dx. So, let us prove this result. Okay, this result is also very important. Okay, so let 1 over d minus ax is equal to y. Okay, 1 over d ax is equal to y, operating both sides by d minus a. So when you operate by d minus a, it becomes d minus a into 1 over d minus ax, which is equal to d minus ay. Okay, and this one cancel. Okay, so this means x is equal to d minus ay, and d minus ay means dy over dx minus ay, which means dy over dx is minus ay is equal to x, which is nothing but Leibniz's linear equation. So integrating factor is e raised to power integral minus a dx means e raised to power minus ax. Clear? Then what is the solution? Y into integrating factor means y e raised to power minus ax integral x e raised to power minus ax dx. No constant being added. Reason is this result does not contain any constant. So y is equal to e raised to power ax, इसको इधर ले आए, okay, इसको इधर ले आए, right? So e raised to power ax integral x e raised to power minus ax dx. Okay, now y is 1 over d minus ax. So 1 over d minus ax is equal to e raised to power ax integral, and this result as it is. Okay, and this completes the proof. Okay, so 1 over d minus ax is equal to e raised to power ax integral x e raised to power minus ax dx. This completes the proof. तो जहां भी आपको इस टाइप का फॉर्मेशन बने, ठीक है, आप उसको इस ढंग से ट्रांसफॉर्म कर सकते हो, और इस टाइप का इंटीग्रल फिर कैलकुलेट आप आसानी से कर पाओगे. ओके, सो रूल्स फॉर फाइंडिंग द पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल्स. सो लेट कम टू द मेन पॉइंट. हाउ कैन वी इवेलुएट द पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल? और उस पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल्स के लिए ये कुछ रिजल्ट्स हमें चाहिए थे, जिनके प्रूफ आपने अभी देखे हैं. ओके, नाउ कंसीडर द डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन dn y over dxn plus k1 dn minus 1 y over dxn minus 1 plus k2 dn minus 2 y over dxn minus 2 plus and so on plus k and y is equal to x. This one is a linear differential equation with constant coefficients. So k1, k2 up to kn are all constant. Okay, x may be the function of x or constant. Clear? So its symbolical form, okay, its symbolical form is d power n plus k1 dn minus 1 plus k2 dn minus 2 and so on plus k and y is equal to x. Okay, and this bracketed term is nothing but function of d. So function of dy is equal to x. Function of dy is equal to x. अब आपने ये रिजल्ट अभी आपने देखा. What is the particular integral? Particular integral of this equation is 1 over dx. तो ये इक्वेशन दे रखी हुई है, इसका पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल आपका ये होगा. Okay, so particular integral is 1 over f dx. What is fd? Fd is this denominator, this sequence. Okay, d power n plus k1 dn minus 1 plus k2 dn minus 2 plus and so on plus kn, and here x as it is, 1 as it is, 1 over fd. Clear? Now here we will discuss 4-5 cases. First one is, अब देखिए ये जो पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल की जो कैलकुलेशन है, ये पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल की कैलकुलेशन इस x के ऊपर डिपेंड करती है. ओके, x जैसा होगा अकॉर्डिंगली आपने रिजल्ट का यूज करना है. ओके, सो हियर वी विल डिस्कस 5 केसेस व्हेन x इज इक्वल टू e रेज़ पावर ax. अगर इस टाइप का फॉर्मेशन है x का, ठीक है, तब आपको कैसे करना है. सेकंड केस इज व्हेन x इज इक्वल टू sin ax plus b और cos ax plus b. दैट वन इज द सेकंड केस. थर्ड वन इज व्हेन x इज इक्वल टू x पावर m, m बीइंग ए पॉजिटिव इंटीजर. एक ये पॉसिबिलिटी है. व्हेन x इज इक्वल टू e रेज़ पावर ax v, v इज a function of x. दैट वन इज द फोर्थ पॉसिबिलिटी. And when x is any other function of x, then how can we evaluate the particular integral? तो अगर इस टाइप की फॉर्मेशन अगर दे रखी हुई है, ठीक है, तब आप लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का सॉल्यूशन निकाल सकते हो. और अगर ये इस टाइप की फॉर्मेशन से अलग हटके है, तो हमारे पास न्यूमेरिकल टेक्निक्स है, न्यूमेरिकल मेथड्स है. ठीक है, सो वन बाय वन वी विल डिस्कस all these cases today. Okay, case 1, when x is equal to e raised to power ax. When x is equal to e raised to power ax, then d e raised to power ax means dx is equal to a e raised to power ax. D square e raised to power ax is a square e raised to power ax. dn minus 1 e raised to power ax is a n minus 1 e raised to power ax. dn e raised to power ax is equal to a raised to power n e raised to power ax. Okay, clear? Therefore, dn plus k1 dn minus 1 plus and so on plus kn e raised to power ax can be written like this way. Okay, so dn e raised to power ax, use this an e raised to power ax, so e raised to power ax outside. Okay, so it becomes this. Okay, अब देखिए, this one is function of d. This bracket term is a function of d, e raised to power ax. And this one is function of a, e raised to power ax. So fd is equal to e raised to power ax is equal to fa e raised to power ax. Then this type of result is this type of result is equal to this type of expression. Operating both sides by 1 over fd. So when we operate 1 over fd, fd e raised to power x is equal to 1 over fd fa e raised to power x. It becomes this and this cancel. So we get e raised to power ax is equal to fa this outside and 1 over fd e raised to power x. fa के साथ आप divide कर दीजिए. Dividing both sides by fa, we get 1 over fa e raised to power ax is equal to 1 over fd e raised to power ax. Provided this fa is not equal to 0. Provided fa is not equal to 0. This means this whole result means 1 over fd e raised to power ax is equal to 1 over fa e raised to power ax provided this condition hold good. तो जहां भी आपको लगे कि कैपिटल X जो है e raised to power ax है, ठीक है, तो इस टाइप का एक्सप्रेशन में क्या चेंज आएगा? चेंज ये आएगा कि आपने d को a में रिप्लेस करना है और कोई चेंज नहीं आएगा. 1 over fd e raised to power ax, तो ये जो a है, ठीक है, ये आपने fd को रिप्लेस करना है a के साथ. Provided this fa is not equal to 0, and if fa is equal to 0, then this process fails. Okay, so let us discuss the case of failure. What happened when fa is equal to 0? Okay, so if fa is equal to 0, this method fails and we proceed further. Now since fa is equal to 0, this means d is equal to a is the root of auxiliary equation. Fd is equal to d power n plus k1 d power n minus 1 plus and so on plus kn is equal to 0. Here we represent in this way auxiliary equation, okay, in terms of d, not in terms of m. Okay, so fd is equal to d power n plus k1 d power n minus 1 and so on plus kn is equal to 0. So this means d is equal to a is the root. This means d minus a is the factor of fd. So this means this whole expression can be written as fd is equal to d minus a into one more polynomial phi d. Okay, and here phi a is not equal to 0. Clear? Phi a is not equal to 0. Clear? Then 1 over fd e raised to power ax is equal to 1 over fd means d minus a phi d e raised to power ax. और इसको आप इस ढंग से लिखोगे 1 over d minus a into 1 over phi d e raised to power ax. अब देखिए ये जो रिजल्ट है ये आपने पहले भी किया by virtue of 1. Okay, d को a में रिप्लेस किया है. Okay, so 1 over phi a e raised to power ax. Okay, by using this theorem. Now by using this theorem you can solve further. Okay, so पहला ये है कि जो पहला जो केस किया उसके अकॉर्डिंगली आपका ये रिजल्ट कन्वर्ट हुआ है. Okay, now this ये जो है ये आप पहले लेंगे 1 over phi a 1 over d minus a e raised to power ax. Clear? So that expression, use this theorem 1 over d minus ax, x is e raised to power ax, that becomes e raised to power ax integral x e raised to power minus ax dx. So use that integral. Okay, here 1 over d minus a e raised to power ax is equal to e raised to power ax integral e raised to power ax into e raised to power minus ax dx. Okay, this and this cancel. Okay, so we obtain only integral dx and that one is x. So x 1 over phi a e raised to power ax. ठीक है, सो अगर आपका fa अगर आपका 0 है, ठीक है, तो उस केस में 1 over fd e raised to power ax की वैल्यू होगी x into 1 over phi a e raised to power ax. अब phi a की वैल्यू को देखते हैं कैसे कैलकुलेट करना है. ओके, सो सिंस वी नो दैट fd is equal to d minus a phi d, clear, differentiating both sides with respect to d, then it becomes phi dash d is equal to d minus a phi dash d plus 1 phi d. Okay, replace this d by a. Okay, if we substitute d is equal to a, then it becomes f dash a is equal to this term cancel, this term cancel. Okay, so we get only phi a. So phi a, the value of this phi a is nothing but f dash a. Phi a is f dash a. Substitute the value. So 1 over fd e raised to power ax is equal to, in that case when fa is equal to 0, then x into 1 over f dash a e raised to power ax. Here f dash a is not equal to 0. Suppose f dash a again 0, then it becomes x square 1 over f double dash a e raised to power ax and so on. Okay, so if f dash a is equal to 0, then again apply this whole process, we get 1 over fd e raised to power ax is equal to x square 1 over f double dash a e raised to power ax, provided this denominator is not equal to 0 and so on. तो केसेस जो फेलियर के भी होंगे उनको भी आपने इस ढंग से आपने रिजल्ट को बनाना है, राइट? Now let us consider this example. Find the particular integral of this linear differential equation. D square plus 5d plus 6y is equal to e raised power x. Okay, so we know particular integral is 1 over f dx, right? And we know 1 over f d e raised power ax is equal to this, provided fa is not equal to 0. Okay, now calculate pi. Particular integral is equal to 1 over fd. Fd is d square plus 5d plus 6. This one is fd, e raised to power ax. E raised power ax is e raised power x. A is 1. So replace d by a. A is 1. So put d is equal to 1. So when you put d is equal to 1, we get e raised power x over 12, and that one is the particular integral for this problem. ओके तो अगर आपको इसका सोल्यूशन कैलकुलेट करने को पूछा जाए तो पहले तो निकालना आपने कंप्लीमेंट्री फंक्शन, वो निकाल लो, उसके बाद आपने निकालना पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल. एंड हियर वी हैव इवैल्यूएट पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल यूजिंग दिस मेथड, राइट? Now one more problem. Find the particular integral of 4d square plus 4d minus 3y is equal to e raised to power 2x. इस प्रॉब्लम में देखिए 1 over 4d square plus 4d minus 3 e raised to power 2x. So a is 2. Replace d by 2. Okay. So 4d square means 2 square plus 4 2 minus 3 e raised to power 2x. So replacing d by 2. Just simplify. You will get this. That one is the particular integral. Okay. Now one more problem. Particular integral of d cube minus 3d square plus 4y is equal to e raised to power 2x. Okay. So pi is equal to 1 over fd. Fd is d cube minus 3d square plus 4 and e raised to power 2x. A is 2. E raised to power ax. A is 2. So here the denominator vanishes when d is replaced by 2. This means this one is the case of failure. Here fa is equal to 0. So fd is this. Replace d by 2, then it becomes 0. Okay. So it is a case of failure. Then what happened? We multiply the numerator by x and differentiate the denominator with respect to d. Okay. तो आपने क्या करना है? x ले लेना है 1 over f dash d. f dash d क्या होगा? 3d square minus 6d e raised to power 2x. अब फिर आप अप्लाई करिए, ठीक है? जब आपने फिर अप्लाई किया, then again it is a case of this failure. Okay. Again multiply by x and differentiate the denominator. So x into x, x square 1 over 6d minus 6. अब आप फिर अप्लाई करिए. Put d is equal to 2. So when you put d is equal to 2, you will get this answer. तो इस प्रॉब्लम में 2 बार केस ऑफ फेलियर की एग्जिस्टेंस है, ठीक है? अल्टीमेटली आप प्रोसेस को करते जाइए अकॉर्डिंगली, यू विल गेट द नॉन जीरो वैल्यू. pi is equal to, in this case, x square divided by 6 e raised to power 2x. So this completes the first part, case 1. Now case 2, when x is equal to sin ax plus b or cos ax plus b. Okay. Now calculate when x is sin ax plus b or cos ax b. So dx, d sin ax plus b means a cos ax plus b. D square sin ax plus b minus a square sin ax plus b. D cube minus a cube. Okay. D4 a square, a4, d4 minus a square square sin ax and so on. So in general, d square n sin ax plus b is equal to minus a square n sin ax plus b. Clear? And let us consider this second part. Okay. So second part is d square sin ax plus b is equal to minus a square sin ax plus b. So f d square sin ax plus b can be written as f minus a square, okay, sin ax plus b. Okay, operating both side here, operating both side, okay, operating both side by 1 over f d square. So 1 over f d square sin ax plus b is equal to 1 over f d square f minus a sin ax plus b. So this term cancel, this term cancel, okay. So we get only sin ax plus b is equal to f minus a square outside this bracket and 1 over f d square sin ax plus b. And this can be written, if we divide both sides by f minus a square, then it becomes 1 over f minus a square sin ax plus b is equal to 1 over f d square sin ax plus b, provided this denominator is not equal to 0. ठीक है, तो इस टाइप का अगर रिजल्ट आता है 1 over f d square sin ax plus b, ओके, तो आपने क्या करना है, d को आपने d स्क्वायर को माइनस ए स्क्वायर सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है, डी स्क्वायर को माइनस ए स्क्वायर सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है, ठीक है, और उसके बाद आपका वो रिजल्ट आ जाएगा. क्लियर? बट केस ऑफ फेलियर, व्हेन f minus a square, this term, if this term is equal to 0, then above method fails and we proceed further. तो उस केस में आप क्या करोगे? Since we know cos ax plus b plus eta sin ax plus b is equal to e raised power eta ax plus b, and we know this one is the Euler theorem. Okay, so operate 1 over f d square. So 1 over f d square cos ax plus b plus eta sin ax plus b is equal to 1 over f d square e raised power eta ax plus b. If we replace d by eta a, then it becomes f d square is equal to f minus a square, and that one is 0. So that it is a case of failure. Okay, so it becomes ये जो result है ये आपका ये बन जाएगा x 1 over f dash minus a square e raised power eta ax plus b. Okay, this means x 1 over f dash minus a square cos ax plus b plus eta sin ax plus b. So this result is equal to this result. So equating the real and imaginary parts, we get 1 over f d square cos ax plus b, 1 over f d square cos ax plus b is equal to x 1 over f dash minus a square cos ax plus b, provided this f dash minus a square is not equal to 0. And if we equate imaginary part, 1 over f d square sin ax plus b is equal to x 1 over f dash minus a square sin ax plus b, provided this term is not equal to 0. Clear? और वैसे ही उसके बाद अगर ये भी 0 है तो जैसे पहले केस किया था वैसे आपको ये करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? Similarly, if this term is 0, clear, then this result is x square. This result is x square and this double dash. बाकी कोई चेंज नहीं आएगा. Provided f double dash minus a square is not equal to 0 and so on. So in this way you can evaluate on the same line as we have discussed in case number 1. Okay? So find the particular integral of dq plus 1y is equal to cos 2x minus 1. Find the particular integral. Okay? So particular integral is evaluated by 1 over f dx, 1 over d cube plus 1 cos 2x minus 1. So d square, put d square is equal to ax plus b. A is 2. Okay? So minus 2 square means minus 4. Put d square is equal to minus 4. So when we substitute dq means d square. So d square is minus 4. We can write like this way. Okay, multiply and divide by 1 plus 4d. Then it becomes this 1 plus 4d, 1 plus 4d. Denominator is 1 minus 16d square. Okay, again put d square is equal to minus 4. D square is equal to minus 4. Substitute here. Okay, it becomes 1 minus 16 minus 4. Okay, it becomes 1 over 65 cos 2x plus 1 plus 4 d cos 2x minus 1. ये अब आप इसको भी सेपरेट कर लीजिए. ठीक है, तो ये आएगा 1 over 65 cos 2x minus 1 plus 4 times d cos 2x minus 1. अब देखिए ये रिजल्ट तो एज इट इज रहा. ये है 4d, d है डिफरेंशियल. ओके, d मीन्स डिफरेंशियल. सो minus 8 sin 2x minus 1 and that one is the result of this problem. ओके, तो इस ढंग से आपने जब आप डिफरेंशिएट करोगे कॉस को तो माइनस साइन आएगा, तो माइनस 8 साइन 2x माइनस 1. सो दिस वन इज द पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल फॉर दिस प्रॉब्लम. क्लियर? तो यहाँ पे कोई केस ऑफ फेलियर तो है नहीं. ठीक है, अब डायरेक्टली डी स्क्वायर इक्वल टू माइनस 4 करके आपकी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व हो रहा है. और बीच में जहां भी इस टाइप के आता है मल्टीप्लाई लाइक दिस वे. ठीक है, इस डी क्यूब को आप डी स्क्वायर कर सकते हो, कोई इशू नहीं है. आप पार्शियली इंप्लीमेंट करिए डी स्क्वायर की वैल्यू को और आपका जो ऑर्डर है वो थोड़ा कम हो जाएगा. फिर इसको थोड़ा और सिंप्लीफाई करिए, डिनोमिनेटर को फिर डी स्क्वायर की फॉर्म में लेके आइए. राइट, और डी स्क्वायर की वैल्यू फिर से सब्स्टिट्यूट करिए और फिर उसके बाद ये पार्ट आप आराम से कर सकते हो. ओके, find the particular integral of d square plus 4y is equal to cos 2x. Okay, so here particular integral is 1 over d square plus 4 cos 2x. Here this d square is equal to minus 4 because ax plus b, a is 2. Clear? So minus a square means minus 2 square means minus 4. So d square replaced by minus 4, then it becomes a case of failure. Okay, so when this one is a case of failure, then x 1 over 2d, differentiate this, d square means 2d cos 2x. Okay, so this means x over 2 and 1 over d is nothing but integral. 1 over d cos 2x means integral cos 2x dx. Okay, so this use this result. Okay, and it becomes x over 4 sin 2x. Clear? तो यहाँ पर क्या है, आपका एक तो केस ऑफ फेलियर है. ठीक है, और सेकंड आप इस रिजल्ट का यूज कर रहे हो. ओके, सो लेट अस डिस्कस केस नंबर 3 व्हेन x is equal to x raised power m, m being a positive integer, m being a positive integer. So in that case particular integral is equal to 1 over f d x raised power m. So x raised to power m. And in this case, fd power minus 1 x raised to power m. So take out the lowest degree term from fd to make the first term unity, so that binomial theorem for negative index is applicable. And the remaining factor will be of the form 1 plus phi d or 1 minus phi d. So take this factor in the numerator and it takes the form 1 plus fd inverse or 1 minus fd inverse, and expand it in the ascending powers of d as far as the term containing d raised to power m. Since d raised to power m plus 1 x raised to power m is 0, dm plus 2 x power m is equal to 0, and so on. So operate on x raised to power m term by term and you will get the expression. You will get the particular integral. So let us use this process here. Okay, the particular integral, find the particular integral of d square y over dx square plus dy over dx is equal to x square plus 2x plus 4. Apply here. So what happened? Symbolical form of this expression is d square plus dy is equal to right side as it is. Clear? And this expression means particular integral is 1 over fd. 1 over fd means d into d plus 1 x square plus 2x plus 4. Okay, so 1 over d minus d plus 1, and that can be written as 1 over d and 1 plus d power minus 1. अब ये जो है इसको बाइनोमियल एक्सपेंशन से आप ये ले आइएगा. क्लियर? इस 1 over d को इस ब्रैकेट के अंदर ले आइएगा. क्लियर? और उसके बाद एक एक टर्म को, इस पूरे तीनों एक्सप्रेशंस को एक एक ऑपरेशन के साथ सॉल्व करिएगा. ओके, एंड सिंप्लीफाई, यू विल गेट दिस वन इज द पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल. ठीक है, तो अगर इस टाइप की प्रॉब्लम अगर आपके पास है, ठीक है, व्हेन कैपिटल x इज x रेज्ड टू पावर m, ठीक है, तो आपको इस टाइप से प्रोसेस यूज करके इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना है. ठीक है, इस टाइप की कुछ और प्रॉब्लम करके देखिएगा तो फिर ये कंसेप्ट क्लियर हो जाएगा. केस नंबर 4, x is equal to e raised to power ax v, where v is a function of x, where v is a function of x. So if u is a function of x, then by successive differentiation we get d e raised to power axu is equal to e raised to power ax du plus a e raised to power axu, and that can be written as e raised to power ax d plus au. Remember, d e raised to power axu is equal to e raised to power ax d plus au. तो जब आप इस e raised to power ax को बाहर लाओगे तो ये d रिप्लेस हो जाएगा d plus a के साथ. ठीक है, उसके बाद आप यहां अप्लाई करिए d स्क्वायर e raised to power axu. जब आप इस टाइप से करोगे, e raised to power ax बाहर लाओगे तो ये एक्सप्रेशन d plus a स्क्वायर u हो जाएगा. ओके, जब आप इस एक्सप्रेशन में ये बाहर लेके आओगे, ठीक है, तो अंदर का एक्सप्रेशन यहां स्क्वायर है, यहां क्यूब हो जाएगा, एंड सो ऑन. इन जनरल d n e raised to power axu, यहां से e raised to power ax को बाहर लाओगे तो इनसाइड आपका बनेगा d plus a power n u. So remember all these expressions. Okay, so this means fd e raised to power axu is equal to e raised to power ax fd plus a u. This one is the general statement. Okay, now operating both side by 1 over fd. So when we operate both side here, operating both side, okay, so 1 over fd e raised to power axu is equal to 1 over fd e raised to power ax fd plus au. Then this term cancel. Okay, so we get e raised to power axu is equal to 1 over fd e raised to power ax fd plus au. Clear? And let fd plus au is equal to capital V. So u is equal to 1 over fd plus a v. Clear? Then from 1 we get e raised to power ax 1 over fd plus a v minus 1 over fd e raised to power ax v, which is equal to 1 over fd e raised to power ax v is equal to e raised to power ax 1 divided by fd plus av. So that one is the expression. Okay, तो अगर इस टाइप का एक्सप्रेशन आ रहा है e raised to power ax v, okay, e raised to power ax v, और यहां पर है 1 over fd, okay, then it becomes e raised to power ax बाहर लिया और डिनोमिनेटर में आया 1 over fd plus a v, जैसे आपने यहां पे एक्सप्रेशन में देखा है. ठीक है, तो इस टाइप के रिजल्ट्स को आपने इस ढंग से डील करना है. जब भी प्रॉब्लम में कहीं पर भी इस टाइप की सिचुएशन क्रिएट होती है, ठीक है, आपने ये फार्मूला अप्लाई करना है. So let us discuss one problem related to this method. Find the particular integral of d square minus 2d plus 4y is equal to e raised to power x cos x. E raised to power x cos x. So pi particular integral is 1 over d square minus 2d plus 4 e raised to power x cos x. Replace d by d plus 1. E raised to power ax, a is 1. Clear? A is 1. So replace d by d plus 1. So ये कंपोनेंट बाहर लाने के लिए आपको d को रिप्लेस करना पड़ा है d plus 1. Okay? So 1 over d plus 1 square minus 2d plus 1 4 cos x. Okay? इसको थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई करिए, ये d square plus 3 आएगा. Now, अब इस टाइप की प्रॉब्लम को आपने पहले से देखा हुआ है. cos ax plus b, a is 1, so d square is minus 1 square, means minus 1. Substitute here, and that one is the final result. Okay? तो यहाँ से आप देखिए कौन सा मेथड यूज हो रहा है. बड़ा सिंपल सा है. इस टाइप की सिचुएशन अगर आ जाती है तो आपको प्रॉब्लम को कैसे डील करना है. ठीक है, तो थोड़ा सा बड़ा बन जाएगा. जब आप इधर लोगे तो ये d को d plus 1 करना पड़ेगा आपको. ठीक है, और फिर आप सिंप्लीफाई करिए और फिर एक मेथड ये भी यूज करिए. ठीक है, अगर x आपका cos x की फॉर्म में है तो आपको प्रॉब्लम को कैसे सॉल्व करना है. ओके, सो लास्ट केस इज व्हेन x इज एनी अदर फंक्शन ऑफ x. सो इन दिस केस रिजॉल्विंग इनटू लीनियर फैक्टर्स. अगर ये मेथड कोई भी यूज ना किया जा सके तो ये मेथड यूज करके देख लिया करो. ठीक है, इन दिस केस रिजॉल्विंग इनटू लीनियर फैक्टर्स. सो fd कैन बी रिटन एज d minus m1, d minus m2 and d minus mn. So 1 over fd can be written as a1 over d minus m1, a2 over d minus m2 plus an over d minus mn. And particular integral we know 1 over f dx. Okay, so 1 over f dx, clear? So this 1 over fd is this bracket term and x as it is. अब आप इसको अलग अलग कर लो. ठीक है ना, a1 d minus a1 1 over d minus m1 x, a2 1 over d minus m2 x and so on. अब इसको जब आप सॉल्व करोगे, यूज द कंसेप्ट. This 1 over d minus mx is equal to e raised to power mx integral x e raised to power mx dx. Use this concept. तो एक ये टर्म बनी, इसको सॉल्व करिए, एक ये बना, फाइनल ये बना. Okay, and this method is a general one and can therefore be employed to obtain the particular integral in any given case. ठीक है, और ये जो कंपोनेंट है ये आसानी से आप सॉल्व कर पाओगे. ठीक है, तो ये हमारे पास 5 मेथड्स हैं. All depend upon the value of capital X, clear, and accordingly use these techniques for evaluating the particular type of integrals. Okay, so finally what is the working procedure? अब मैं थोड़ा फास्ट करके ये जितने भी प्रोसेस आपको बताए हैं, ठीक है, कैसे इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करना है by calculating complementary function and by calculating particular integral. Just एक रिव्यू जो है वो मैं आपको यहाँ पे बता रहा हूँ. Clear? So consider a linear differential equation this, and symbolical form can be written like this. Step number 1, to find the complementary function. So write the auxiliary equation this in terms of m. Replace d by m and find the value of m. Okay? Write the complementary function as follow. If m1, m2, m3 real and different, then complementary function is this. When 2 real and equal roots, then this. When 3 real and equal roots, then this. Okay, a pair of imaginary roots, write like this way. When 2 pairs of equal imaginary parts, then write like this way. तो ये सारा टेबल आपको आना चाहिए. ठीक है, रूट्स की नेचर को देख करके आपने कंप्लीमेंट्री फंक्शंस को लिखना है. दैट वन इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप. सेकंड, टू फाइंड द पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल. And we know particular integral can be written as pi is equal to 1 over f dx, 1 over f dx, which is equal to 1 over or which is equal to 1 over 5 d square x. कुछ भी लिखा जा सकता है, ये डिपेंड करता है x के ऊपर कौन सा फार्मूला अप्लाई करना है. ठीक है, अगर e raised to power x की फॉर्म में है तो आपको ये यूज करना है, अगर साइन की फॉर्म में होगा तो आपको ये यूज करना है. अकॉर्डिंगली ये दोनों रिजल्ट यहाँ पे लिखे गए हैं. ओके, so when x is equal to e raised to power x, then particular integral is equal to 1 over f d e raised to power x. In that case, put d is equal to a. Then particular integral we obtain this, provided f a is not equal to 0. Clear? And if f a is equal to 0, okay, f a is equal to 0, then x 1 over f dash d e raised to power ax. Remember this. Put again d is equal to a, you will get particular integral is this, provided f dash a is not equal to 0. Okay, if f dash a is equal to 0, okay, f dash a is equal to 0, f a is 0, then x square 1 over f double dash d e raised to power ax, and then put d is equal to a, we obtain this particular integral provided f double dash a is not equal to 0. Clear? Here f dash d is differential coefficient of fd with respect to d, and f double dash d is differential coefficient of f dash d with respect to d, etc. So this one is the process of finding the particular integral. Okay, this when fa is not equal to a, fa is not equal to 0. Okay, and when f is equal to 0, f dash a is equal to 0, then particular integrals are evaluated by using this method. Now case 2, when x is equal to sine ax plus b, okay, then particular integral is 1 over phi d square sine ax plus b or cos ax plus b. In that case, put d square is equal to minus a square. Okay, then in that case, phi minus a square is not equal to 0. When you calculate, then it becomes this not equal to 0. Okay, so put d square is equal to minus a square. D square is equal to minus a square. That one is the particular integral. So when this result is 0, okay, then x into 1 over phi dash d square sine ax plus b or cos ax plus b. In that case, again put d square is equal to minus a square, provided this result is not equal to 0. But when this result is equal to 0, then x square 1 over phi dash d square sine ax plus b or cos ax plus b. Then again put d square is equal to minus a square. Okay, so provided phi double dash minus a square is not equal to 0, and so on. Clear? So where f dash d square is the differential coefficient of f d square with respect to d, and phi double dash d square is the differential coefficient of f dash d square with respect to d, etc. So in this way, you can calculate the particular integral. And when x is equal to x raised power m, m being a positive integer, then method is expand this term in ascending powers of d by binomial theorem as far as the d raised power m and operate on x raised power m term by term. Clear? And case 4 is when x is equal to e raised power ax v, where v is a function of x, then 1 over fd e raised power ax v is equal to e raised power ax 1 over, replace this d by d plus a and v as it is, and then evaluate this component 1 over d plus a v as in we have discussed in 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and finally when x is any other functions of x, then particular integral is 1 over f dx. Resolve 1 over fd into partial fractions and operate each partial fraction on x, remembering 1 over d minus ax is equal to e raised power ax integral x e raised power minus ax dx. So in concrete, these are the methods for evaluating particular integral. Okay, and before that, first evaluate the complementary function. And step number 3, and that one is the final step to find the complete solution, and that one is complementary function plus particular integral. Clear? So let us solve one problem, at least one problem, to understand the various steps we have already discussed here. Solve the following differential equation. Now solve the following differential equation. Not finding the complementary function or this particular integral. Now solve this differential equation. In fact, this one is a linear differential equation with constant coefficients. So d minus 2 square y is equal to 8 e raised power 2x sin 2x plus x square. तो ये एक ऐसी प्रॉब्लम है जिसमें x में e raised power ax की फॉर्म भी है, sin 2x की फॉर्म भी है, x square भी है. ये तीन केस यहाँ पे simultaneously अप्लाई करने पड़ेंगे. Clear? So given equation is d minus 2 square y is equal to 8 into e raised power 2x plus sin 2x plus x square, which is a linear differential equation with constant coefficients. So what is step number 1? To find the complementary function. So auxiliary equation is m minus 2 square is equal to 0 means m is equal to 2, 2. Both roots are real and equal. Clear? Then complementary function can be written as c1x plus c2 e raised power 2x. We have already discussed in first video. Okay, so how can we evaluate this complementary type of functions? Now find the particular integral 1 over d minus 2 square 8 e raised power 2x plus sin 2x plus x square. अब आप इसको थोड़ा अलग अलग कर लो. 8 कॉमन 1 over d minus 2 square e raised power 2x, 1 over d minus 2 square sin 2x, 1 over d minus 2 square x square. अब आपने एक एक को सेपरेट करके सॉल्व करना है ताकि गलती होने के चांसेस मिनिमाइज हो जाए. ठीक है, एक साथ इसको सॉल्व नहीं करना है, अलग अलग कंपोनेंट को सॉल्व करना है. सो व्हेन यू सॉल्व फर्स्ट पार्ट, ओके, फर्स्ट पार्ट 1 over d minus 2 square e raised power 2x, so e raised power 2x. This one is a case of failure. When you put d is equal to 2, it becomes denominator f a is equal to 0, then it becomes x 1 over 2 d minus 2 e raised power 2x. Okay, again it becomes a case of failure. Then x square 1 over 2 into 1 e raised to power 2x. Now you can solve. So this one is the particular integral of this component. Okay. Now second, sine 2x. So sine 2x, clear? So we get denominator is this sine 2x. So replace d by minus 2 square, minus 4. So we get this. We get 1 minus 1 over 4 d sine 2x. Put d square is equal to minus 2 square. Okay. So we obtain this result. Now 1 over d is nothing but integral. 1 over d is nothing but integral sine 2x dx. Minus 1 over 4 common. So we get 1 over 8 cos 2x. Similarly, third part, x square. So this d minus 2 square means 2 minus d square, means 1 minus d over 2 square, and 4 here x square. And this can be written as 1 minus d minus 2 minus power 2 and expand by binomial expansion. Okay. So 1 over 4, 1 plus d plus 3 over 4 d square and so on x square. अब आप एक एक के ऊपर ये ऑपरेटर यूज करिए, ठीक है. 1 over 4 x square plus 2x plus 3 by 2. Okay. This one is the particular integral component. Okay. So particular integral is 8 times this plus this plus this, means this one is the particular integral. Then finally write the complete solution, general solution for this problem. So general solution is complementary function plus particular integral, and complementary function is this and particular integral is this, and that one is the solution of this differential equation. ठीक है. तो इस टाइप की प्रॉब्लम एग्जाम में पूछी जा सकती है, वो इसलिए क्योंकि ये एक ऐसी प्रॉब्लम है जिसमें सारे कॉम्बिनेशन है. ठीक है. अगर एक आधा ही कंपोनेंट हो, x अगर जितना छोटा होगा उतनी ही आसानी से वो निकाला जा सकता है. यहाँ पर क्या है, x की वैल्यू 3 कंपोनेंट में डिवाइड है. ठीक है. एक में e रेज़ पावर ax की फॉर्मेशन भी है, एक में साइन ax की फॉर्मेशन है. ठीक है. और एक x रेज़ पावर m की फॉर्मेशन है. ठीक है. इसलिए ये प्रॉब्लम अलग अलग करके सॉल्व करनी पड़ रही है. ओके. सो थैंक यू वेरी मच. सो दिस ऑल अबाउट linear differential equations. How can we solve the linear differential equations with constant coefficients? By evaluating the complementary function and particular integral. Okay. So in next videos we will discuss some specific type of problems. Okay. Linear differential equations. Okay. Some specific type of linear differential equations. Okay. Thank you. Bye.